Good evening everyone, and a warm welcome to our virtual Light Up a Life service. My name is Eleanor and I'm the Deputy CEO here at St Giles Hospice. I'm honoured to be opening this special service, giving us the opportunity to come together to remember our loved ones who are no longer with us and reflect on our memories of them. As you watch the service this evening from the comfort of your own home, I hope you can feel the sense of warmth and togetherness. Whether you've lost a loved one recently or some time ago, we know there's no timescale on grief. If you need our support or a listening ear, please know that we're here for you. Our advice line is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and is available on 0300 330 9410. On behalf of myself and everyone here at St Giles, a heartfelt thank you to you for joining us this evening and supporting Light Up a Life. The Reverend Dr. Robert Bates will shortly begin with the reading. Thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome to this 2023 virtual Light Up a Life service for St Giles Hospice and its associated services. My name's Robert and my links with St Giles go back to 2004 when the hospice provided brilliant end-of-life care for my dad. Mum also had links with St Giles because she attended the lymphedema clinic for quite a long time. And when I retired, I was a volunteer in the day hospice. We're here to remember our loved ones who've been so well looked after and cared for by the staff of St Giles, to show our thanks for the loving care that they provided. We'll each have our own memories, of course, but we share together as members of the St Giles community. Our service will contain some carols and some readings and a short talk. And we'll also have the opportunity to light up a candle to dispel some of the darkness. There's a saying that it's better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. And it's amazing just how much light can come from one small flame. We're joined by the Sutton Coldfield Chamber Choir, who are now going to lead us in our first carol, which is While Shepherds Watched Their Flocks by Night. For many years, this was the only carol that was allowed to be sung in parish churches, because the words come directly from Luke's Gospel. So we sing While Shepherds Watched Their Flocks by Night.
Shone. Hello, I'm Hannah Fahey, Head of Fundraising here at St Giles Hospice. If you've already made your Light Up a Life dedication this year, then you may have already received our keepsake bookmark, which features a poignant and reflective poem. The poem is called I'm There Inside Your Heart. I'm there inside your heart. Right now I'm in a different place. And though we seem far apart, I'm closer than I ever was. I'm there inside your heart. I'm with you when you greet each day and when the sun shines bright. I'm there to share the sunsets too. I'm with you every night. I'm with you when the times are good to share a laugh or two. And if a tear should start to fall, I'll still be there for you. And when the day arrives that we no longer are apart, I'll smile and hold you close to me forever in my heart.
We have a reading now from the scriptures, and it's Psalm 23, a psalm of David which mentions a shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The chamber choir are now going to sing for us the carol Silent Night. And in the second verse, we have reference once again to shepherds. So the carol Silent Night. I discovered just a few weeks ago that 2023 is a special year for Walt Disney films. 100 years of wonder. I wonder if you recognise this particular umbrella. The umbrella with the parrot head handle. It was this kind of umbrella that Mary Poppins used when she came down from the sky with the umbrella opened down to number 17, Cherry Tree Lane. She'd come to be the nanny to the children of the Banks family. George Banks actually worked for a bank. His wife in the film was a suffragette, and there were two children, Jane and Michael. Mary Poppins, the first Mary Poppins from the 1960s, was the very first film that I saw in a cinema. It was a birthday treat, and I really enjoyed it. And I think I knew, and probably still know actually, nearly all of the words for all of the songs in the film Mary Poppins. I could probably sing along to most of them, and I'm sure some of you could too. But in 2018, Walt Disney produced another film called Mary Poppins Returns. Not Julie Andrews in the lead role, but Emily Blunt this time. But some of the characters were the same in that Michael and Jane Banks, the children in the original film, are now grown up. Michael Banks, in fact, has 3 children, John, Annabelle and Georgie. And it's a year since his wife died. He's a widower, and he's in a mess. And because he doesn't keep his paperwork properly, the house, 17 Cherry Tree Lane, the family home, might be repossessed by a baddie, Mr. Wilkins, at the bank. The film is a very poignant film because of that grieving within Michael Banks's family. He himself, as I said, is in a mess. It's a year since his wife dies, and one of the songs in the Mary Poppins Returns film is called A Conversation. I have a piano lesson once a fortnight, and my piano teacher has been allowing me to try some of the tunes, the songs from Mary Poppins Returns. I think I'm probably her slowest learning pupil, but these are some of the words of that song, A Conversation. Michael is addressing his wife, who had died a year ago. We haven't spoken in so long, dear. This year has gone by in a blur. Today seems that everything's gone wrong here. I'm looking for the way things were. I know you'd laugh and call me tragic, for everything's in disarray. These rooms were always full of magic. That's vanished since you went away. We've all been through that experience of grief, the loss of the magic of someone we held dear. And we probably still have conversations with them. It's a good thing to do. Michael, still addressing his wife, tells her about the children and what has been happening to them over the past year. Later in the film, Mary Poppins, who returns, hence the title, Mary Poppins Returns, sings a lullaby to the children, to John and to Annabelle and to Georgie. And she asks them this question in the song. Do you ever lie awake at night, just between the dark and the morning light, searching for the things you used to know, looking for the place where the lost things go. Do you ever dream or reminisce, wondering where to find the things you miss? Well, maybe those things that you love so are waiting in the place where the lost things go. Memories you've shared, gone for good you feared. They're all around you still, though they've disappeared. Nothing's really left or lost without a trace. Nothing's gone forever. It's only out of place. And because the film is happening in the winter, she says, spring is like that now, far beneath the snow, hiding in the place where the lost things go. And she encourages the children that it's now time to close their eyes, to sleep, but hoping that in their dreams they will find all that they've lost is there once again for them. The place where the lost things go. I was reminded of Mary Poppins because a few years ago, as you drove along the Fisherwick Lane, there was either a poster or a model, or someone suggested it was a scarecrow. I can't remember now, but there was certainly a picture of Mary Poppins with her umbrella. And it made me think, every time I drove past it, that St Giles was rather like Mary Poppins, coming in just when you needed help, providing that help in a humorous way, providing it when it was really needed, adding normality and calmness, and above all, kindness, just when we need it. In the first film of Mary Poppins, there was a song about "Let's Go Fly a Kite." And if you listen carefully to the music in the second film, Mary Poppins Returns, that tune, that melody, comes back now and again in amongst some of the other music. In the second film, Mary Poppins Returns, that kite is very significant. I'm not going to tell you why. You must watch the film to find out. And hopefully it will be on the television again this Christmas. But the last song is all about balloons, and that the only way is now up. St Giles continues to provide us with care, even after the death of a loved one. They help us to re-establish what we've lost in our ongoing lives. I wish you, as you're thinking this Christmas, to remember Mary Poppins and to think about how St Giles has helped all of us in a very Mary Poppins-esque way.
to join us in the St Giles Hospice prayer. May the door of St Giles be wide enough to receive all who need our care and support. May it welcome those who have problems to unburden, hopes to nurture and fears to address. May its threshold be no stumbling block to those who are vulnerable and anxious. May the door of our hospice be narrow enough to shut out complacency and indifference, and may it be a place of hospitality, safety and trust for all who enter.
And so we come to the part of our service where we're going to light a candle in memory of ones we have loved who have now died. And as we do this and we look at our candle flame, the Sutton Coldfield Chamber Choir are going to sing for us a piece called The Shepherd's Farewell. Although it's called The Shepherd's Farewell, it in fact describes the Holy Family going from Bethlehem to Egypt, across the area of the Gaza that we have been hearing so much about in our news recently. And so this particular piece of music seems very poignant this year. The Shepherd's Farewell.
We do hope that you found comfort in our service this evening, but if you do feel that you would like some support now, over the Christmas period, or at any time in the future, please do call our advice line. It's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and the number is 0300 330 9410. If you'd like to offer some support to each other, the live chat function is going to remain available for 20 minutes after the service, and you're very welcome to make use of that. Thank you.